Welcome to another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. My name is Jürgen Schmid. I am career mentor, consultant, teacher, and speaker. Here, we will bring up all kinds of career aspects in a way you have maybe never heard before. I like you to have an awesome career. Therefore, I give you something money cannot buy, sharing experience and insight. All this every other week in 99 seconds. When we think about career, we often see young people in front of us looking for their first job, or those who are in a job, either happy or not, wanting to progress. In our last episode, we discussed what actually speaks for older candidates. During their job hunt, they often have to battle discrimination because of their age. But there is something they can do to reduce that risk. Let's get into the 99 seconds and see how older candidates can practically counteract ageism already in their CV. Recruiters might put your CV aside once they see your age, regardless of everything else. It is called ageism and should not happen, but discrimination is out there. Even if it is illegal in many countries, we need to deal with it. Reality is that a higher age for many recruiters is seen as an issue. You need to tell them that with you, it actually is not. Here is a list of 9 arguments they might have against older candidates and how you can counteract them already in your CV. First, candidate is less adaptable or flexible. Include a brief statement in your professional summary or objective that highlights your ability to adapt to different situations and environments. For example, adaptable professional with a proven track record of thriving in dynamic and fast-paced work environments. If you worked in different roles or industries, emphasize how you successfully transitioned and excelled in these varied positions. Describe instances where you encountered unexpected challenges or changes in your role and how you adapted to overcome them. Focus on the strategies you employed and the positive outcome you achieved. Mention instances where you collaborated with colleagues from different departments or backgrounds to achieve common goals, showcasing your ability to work well with diverse teams. Mention quick learner and flexibility in your skills and be prepared to showcase examples during an interview. Describe specific instances where your adaptability led to successful outcomes. This could be a project that required a change in direction, a successful response to unexpected market shifts, or a significant change in your responsibilities. If you've held leadership roles in volunteer or extracurricular activities, discuss how you adapted your leadership style to different team dynamics and project requirements. Mention any initiatives you undertook that required you to adapt to new challenges or opportunities. If you pursued continuing education or certifications, especially in diverse fields, this can indicate your willingness and ability to adapt to new learning experiences. Second, candidate is less tech savvy. Don't use outdated email addresses, for example Hotmail. Don't mention fax numbers and remove outdated skills, for example Microsoft DOS. Create a LinkedIn profile and reference it in your CV. Maybe create a little website about you and use a personalized email address like john@miller.info. Those things do not require any programming skills anymore and are easy and cheap to do. Third, candidate is less motivated to learn new skills and is less trainable. In your education section, don't forget the recent trainings you had. In case you hadn't any, register to some relevant online courses. Fourth, candidate is overqualified, they will be dissatisfied with the role or seek higher compensation. Addressing overqualification in your CV requires careful wording and focus on your motivation and fit for the role. Here are some strategies to help you navigate that situation effectively. Customize your CV for the specific job you're applying for. Highlight only those experiences and skills that directly relate to the role. Emphasize your genuine interest in the position and your alignment with the company's goals. Highlight how your skills and experience make you an excellent candidate, even if you have more qualifications. List only the most relevant and recent work experiences that directly relate to the job. You don't need to include every position you've held if they aren't relevant to the role. Only highlight skills that are specifically required for the job and omit those that aren't relevant. Focus on accomplishments that demonstrate your ability to excel in the role you're applying for. Emphasize outcomes that relate to the job description. Focus on the educational background that directly relates to the position. You can omit degrees or certifications that are not relevant. Don't use more than 2 pages of your CV. And I know it is a challenge. Use your cover letter to explain why you're interested in the position despite your overqualification. Highlight what specifically attracts you to the role, company culture, or specific challenges. Emphasize your desire for personal and professional growth within the role. Discuss how you see the position as an opportunity to expand your skill set and your commitment to making a meaningful contribution to the company. 5th, candidate lacks up-to-date skills, especially in rapidly evolving fields like technology. Don't forget to mention the relevant skills you have. Then identify which you are lacking most and take a relevant online course that will provide you with a certificate. Some of them might even be free. 6. Candidate does not fit in with the company's image or values if they promote a youthful or tech-focused culture. They might believe that having a younger workforce contributes to a more energetic and innovative environment. By showcasing your willingness to adapt, your relevant skills, and your alignment with the company's values and goals, you can address concerns about fitting into a youthful or tech-focused culture. Your experience and wisdom can be a valuable asset that contributes to the diversity and success of the team. Here's how you can counteract these concerns in your CV. Mention that you are excited about contributing your experience to a dynamic and innovative team. Highlight your willingness to bridge the generation gap and your ability to adapt to tech-focused environments. Showcase instances in your career where you successfully integrated technology and innovation into your work. Mention accomplishments that demonstrate your ability to learn and use new tools and technologies. Include any tech-relevant skills you possess, even if they do not directly relate to your core expertise. This demonstrates your familiarity with modern tools and platforms. Describe times where you drove innovation or led successful change initiatives within your previous roles. This demonstrates your capacity to contribute to a tech-focused environment. If applicable, mention any volunteer work or hobbies that showcase your interest in technology or your involvement in tech-related projects. Highlight any recent courses, workshops, or certifications related to technology or innovation. Express potential concerns head-on in your cover letter. Explain how your experience and skills align with the company's values and goals, even if you come from a different generation. If possible, network with current or former employees of the company. Their insight can help you understand the company culture better and provide you with talking points in your CV, cover letter, and interview. 7. Candidate is closer to retirement and therefore less likely to commit to the company for the long term. Emphasize the depth of your experience and the skills you bring to the table. Showcase your experience and how it aligns with the role you're applying for. Make it clear that your experience can provide immediate value to the company. Mention any recent training, certification, or courses you've completed. This shows that you are committed to staying current in your field and continuously improving your skills. Convey your genuine interest and enthusiasm for the specific role and the company. Discuss how the role aligns with your long-term interests and goals. If you have a history of staying with previous employers for a significant amount of time, mention this in your CV. It demonstrates your commitment to a career and can help elevate concerns about short-term employment. If it's relevant and you're comfortable doing so, you can briefly address your retirement plans. You might mention that you are looking for a fulfilling role to cap off your career and contribute your experience. Be transparent about your intentions and willingness to contribute. Use specific examples of past achievements and successes to illustrate how you've made a long-term impact in your previous roles. Discuss how you plan to replicate such successes in the new position. Emphasize how your values align with the company's culture and long-term goals. Show that you are committed to being a valuable team member and contributing to the company's growth. Highlight your adaptability and willingness to take on new challenges and roles. This can counter concerns that you may be set in your ways or resistance to change. Candidate is seen as sticking to traditional methods and not bring fresh ideas and a more innovative perspective to the table. Showcase specific accomplishments that demonstrate your ability to adapt and innovate in previous roles. Describe instances where you introduced new ideas, improved processes, or implemented innovative solutions. Emphasize your commitment to ongoing learning and professional development. Mention any courses, certifications, or workshops you've completed to stay current with industry trends and technology. Highlight your deep industry knowledge and expertise gained from years of experience. Explain how this knowledge can be an asset in identifying opportunities for improvement and innovation. Describe your involvement in change management or transformation projects. Share how you successfully led teams or departments through transitions, demonstrating your ability to embrace change. If applicable, mention your experience mentoring or coaching junior employees. Highlight instances where you've nurtured talent and encouraged innovative thinking among team members. Showcase your problem-solving skills by detailing how you've addressed complex challenges in your career. Discuss the creative solutions you've implemented. Use keywords and phrases that emphasize your adaptability, such as quick learner, flexible, open to new ideas, and ability to pivot. Mention your collaborative mindset and your willingness to work with cross-functional teams. Highlight instances where you've collaborated with colleagues from diverse backgrounds to achieve goals. If you've been part of or initiated innovative projects or initiatives, describe them in detail, including the impact they had on your previous employers. Discuss any involvement in industry associations, conferences, or thought leadership activities that demonstrate your commitment to staying at the forefront of industry trends. 9. Candidate lacks physical capabilities. Mention your sportive activities. If the job is office-based, this might be less of an issue. It is important to challenge these biases and misconceptions already in your CV. Companies can benefit from a diverse workforce that includes employees of all ages. Efforts to create an inclusive environment for older candidates can lead to a more successful and innovative organization. If you adopt my advice, recruiters will see in your CV why hiring you is actually a good idea. This was, in a bit more than 99 seconds, the second part of what you could do to showcase that indeed you are not too old and how to counteract ageism in your CV. Hope you enjoyed listening and you will tune in for our next episode in 2 weeks. We will then turn the coin and talk about what young people are asking themselves. What should I become? In the meanwhile, should you have any remarks, please let me know and maybe leave me a comment. I recently have published my first book, Ask: How Today's Job Seekers Boost Success by Asking New Interview Questions, on Amazon as paperback and ebook, which was inspired by a previous episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. If you like my approach towards career and professional development and want to get some more personalized guidance, please reach out. I am career coach and mentor and would love to hear from you, whether you live round the corner or on the other side of the world. Simply go to www.99scp.com, SCP like Seconds Career Podcast. Also, please do not forget to press follow, and if you see a bell or heart icon to be notified when new episodes are coming out, please press that too, so you will never miss a new one. This was another episode of the 99 Seconds Career Podcast. Thank you for listening and thinking along. I wish you success for the path you are following or creating. My name is Jürgen Schmid, and until next time, be the difference, remain curious and shine.